what you do. Some things you gotta do.
Hey, barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. How we feel, how we really feel, man. We're gonna jump into this shit, man. This shit is just running rampant today. But before, man, y'all gotta join the Patreon, man. I gave y'all some tax code cheats that y'all need. I'm just gonna say that right now. My Patreon members, put a comment in the comment section. Let them know how much money you gonna save on the tax code cheats I gave you. So, anyways, man, let's jump into this shit. You know, we've been running rampant about the I'm gonna start up top and then I'll work my way down bottom. All right. Lance Pugmire. Lance Pugmire released a story proclaiming that Deontay Wilder blamed his outfit for what caused him to not have any legs, man. Lance Pugmire, how can you betray someone and say something like that when I believe, I'm speaking for myself, I'm not speaking for Wilder, I'm not speaking for nobody else, I'm speaking for Frederick Hawthorne from Barbershop Conversation. So he trusted, in my humble opinion, I believe he was just having a conversation with you and just talking about the night itself. Deontay Wilder is a man that don't make excuses, man. Simply don't make excuses, man. And for Lance Pugmire to release a story saying that it was the uniform that caused it, man, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, Lance. And truth be told, if that were true, I'm just saying hypothetically, why would you post that? Because you want to make the man look bad. How about you focus on Sergey Kovalev? You understand? How about you focus on Sergey Kovalev? Oscar De La Hoya. You've never written an article, and you write for the LA Times. You've never written an article on, you used to. You've never written an article on Oscar De La Hoya. You understand what I'm saying? It's just disgusting how these people just pretend like, oh, I'm fair and I'm firm. No, you're not. Because Oscar's been running around this motherfucker for fucking 17, 20 fucking years. And no one stands up to Oscar. You know, it just bothers me, man. And man, I'm gonna just go down the line, man. I wrote some motherfucking quick notes, man. Steve Kim and Dan Raphael. From their whole entire career, Steve Kim and Dan Raphael have called Floyd and Al Haymon everything but a nigga. Steve Kim said one time when Victor Ortiz or somebody, Andre Berto lost, any night's a good night when an Al Haymon fighter loses. This is a direct quote. This is a direct quote who called Floyd fans the demographic, ignorant young black fans. That's what the definition of a demographic is. That's what Steve Kim supported. Dan Raphael was an advocate of working publicly, trying to defame and discredit Al Haymon. Go back and read the articles, dog. I mean, I'm talking about years ago. I'm talking about like 7, 8, 9 years ago, man. Just Google Dan Raphael, Al Haymon, Dan Raphael, Floyd Mayweather. It'll come up. You know, Leonard Ellerbe should have kicked you out that press conference for the Conor McGregor fight. It's just disgusting what these people do on and on and on. And no one has the fucking courage to say anything, man. Everyone just sits on their hands and needles and play politics as usual. Let me tell you something about, I'll say that for the end of the video, man. You know, Kevin Iole calling him a whining and shining armor or something. Would you say that to Deontay Wilder's face, Kevin Iole? That's fucking disgusting. Yeah, and you know what's disgusting? If I put a title of a video, y'all motherfuckers come down. Oh, when I used to have credentials, y'all, they used to call, oh man, Fred, you got to take down that video. That's not nice. But a motherfucker can call the king of the planet, the baddest man on the planet, the heavyweight champion, PBC's most lucrative fighter to date, a knight in whining armor. Would Kevin Iole say that to his face? You know, it's just beyond my own understanding how these white media members, these old white media members, out of shape, fat motherfuckers, got to use a mirror to see their manhood, can talk all this shit behind these tweets, and then they still say, And then they say that's what media is. No, media is beyond that now. Media is beyond newspapers. Media is beyond a motherfucking article. Man, people only read the title of articles now. If you don't believe me, ask yourself that question. Who sits down and reads a motherfucking article now? We just look at the title, then go to YouTube and look for the motherfucking visual example of it. That's it. Who has time to read articles, man? You understand what I'm saying? Man, we can go down the list. Kelly Swanson tells me to my face in front of me and Tim Smith, Black stories don't matter, and proceeds to put her hand in my face in front of me and Tim Smith. You know, Earl Spence, Brian Kelly, the interview with Brian Kelly when he was trying to defame and discredit and publicly criminalize him and demonize him in the court of public opinion to America. And he tells a motherfucker to drive safe. Come on. And then Keith Idec. Keith Idec is one of the most slimiest dudes ever. Keith Idec on the Saturday of the Mikey Garcia and Earl Spence pay-per-view fight, he tells the whole entire world, whoever wants to hear his article, to not buy the pay-per-view, and it should be on free TV. And he proceeds to get a credential. They take money out of our pockets and yet make money off of us by pretending to be our allies, and we go to them. Man, let me tell y'all something, man. It's just, and everything I'm saying in this video is facts. It ain't no, well, he might have said this, they might have did that. No. I'm gonna tell you how bad it is. I'm gonna tell you how bad this shit is. Who was that? Mike Coppinger, Dan Raphael, and Keith Idec. They teamed up to try and get me fired for the newspaper. They didn't know I was only working for them like maybe once every 2 months, you know what I mean? Because there was no money. The money was drying up. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm making more money off of YouTube. And I'm a multimillionaire in real life. It doesn't matter to me. And you know what's fucking sad about this? And I need to mush this in their motherfucking face like like you do your pit bull. I got degrees like them. Well, maybe they don't even have degrees. Maybe I'm putting the cart before the horse. Postgraduate degrees, Emmy nominated, won over 20 film festivals. The list goes on and on and on. I got a day after me in the city of DeWarden, and yet they call me crazy. I don't have the daily the requirements to do my job, and I'm more qualified than them. Now, it's two-pronged too. It's two-pronged. Black fighters, black managers, black promoters. You have a responsibility to your black media. If you don't think you do, go rewatch that Brian Kinney interview with Earl Spence. Go read this title. Kevin Iole calls him Knight in Whining Armor, something like that. He wouldn't say that. He wouldn't dare say that to Deontay Wilder's face. He wouldn't dare say it. And Lance Pugmire made a private conversation into a tweet or a post because they want to be first. They sources. Come on, Lance. You're bigger than that. And the reason why I know this, because I've been in private quarters with Lance and we've had access multiple times, Lance, and you know this. Multiple times we've had private access to we'll just say black fighters, right? And I'm in the room and he's getting preview to a lot of information that nobody else knows but me and him. Me and Mike Coppinger too, but I rarely report the information that I know because it is what it is. But Mike Coppinger and Lance Pugmire always posting and tweeting and saying they sources, and I've known before them, weeks before them. But it's not that's not the point I'm making. But how can you befriend someone and betray their trust? That is disgusting to say. A heavyweight champion blaming it on, man. Come on, man. He was having a conversation about what, in my humble opinion, this is just my opinion, on what quite possibly went wrong. You know what I mean? Like when you're having a cathartic conversation with yourself, you know what I mean? It ain't like, oh, that's the reason. Come on, dog. Come on, cut the shit. And funny thing is, this ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing new under the sun. You know what I mean? We don't want to go to dinner. I'm not Sidney Poitier. Guess who's coming to dinner? Not me, motherfucker. I'm making my own table. I'm making my own kitchen. I'm buying my own groceries. Guess who's coming to dinner? Not me. I don't want to come to your dinner. I don't want to be invited to your party. You know how many times they told me to apologize all these to get my credential back? I'm not apologizing. What I look like apologizing? What I look like apologizing when I unlock and lock my front? I say that junk all the time. What I look like? Now I got to change my tone now. Oh, my beautiful daughter came running in now. Oh man, you want to go watch Frozen 2? Go watch Frozen 2. I'll save you some apple, okay? Okay, go ahead. Go watch Frozen 2. Oh. Frozen 2 came out yesterday. It's like when we were kids and like the when the new CD came out on Tuesday, when Jay-Z came out on Tuesday, when the Black Album came out on Tuesday. That's what it's like when Frozen came out yesterday. You should have saw the line at Costco. But anyways, man, as I digress. Oh man. It is we got to start. Tyler Perry said it best. I'm not sitting at your table. I'm making my own table. All right. And we got to be steadfast on this, man. I used to sit back and watch because I didn't have the power. I didn't have the platform. And so sometimes I had to be the spook by the door at times. And there were some other things I had to do. I had to be quiet. I had to shut my mouth a little bit. But now I got the platform. Now I got the power. And guess what? I pay for my own tickets. I pay for my own hotel. Every fighter in the world damn near knows me. Every manager fucking knows me. I don't need a credential. What I want to do at a post-fight press conference and get footage that everyone else has. Why would I want that when I can just go to their hotel room? So, you know what I mean? And but I'm telling you guys, Steve Kim and Dan Raphael from 2010 to present. Dan Raphael is a little bit softer now because I don't know, but he's been a little bit softer. But from 2010 to 2015, oh, Dan Raphael was a nasty son of a. Oh man, he was nasty, man. And I think he was just more mad at himself, man. He got tired of picking up mirrors, man. You know what I mean? I don't know. How did Dan Raphael tie his shoes? You know what I mean? How does Kevin Iole tie his shoes? I don't understand that. Man, I saw Dan Raphael looking so pitiful this weekend at the bar, playing on his phone and nobody talking to him at the bar by the motherfucking MGM elevators and shit, looking all sad and no one, you know what I mean? No one wanted to play with poor Dan Raphael, man. You know what I mean? And it gets to the point where black athletes got to stand up because I'm gonna tell you something. That Earl Spence interview still bothers me by Brian Kenny. You know that this Kevin Iole title, it bothers me because Kevin Iole is gonna pretend that it wasn't him. He's going to get the fuck out of here. Kevin Iole, stop. He's gonna pretend it wasn't him. He's gonna say it wasn't his decision, and then he's gonna go to PBC and ask for more interviews. You understand? I in my heart of hearts, they got to be more Trump tight. Black fighters got to be more Trump tight. Who you go to? And I'm not saying come to me. Pick your favorite black, or if you're Latino, pick your favorite Latino outfit and go to them and break the news. It doesn't listen. In today's day and age, it don't matter who you go to at this point. It's gonna go viral. If Deontay Wilder did an interview with me, it's gonna go viral. If Eddie Hearn does an interview with me and I curse him out and hold him accountable, it's gonna go viral. All right. It's no secret now. You understand? And I think that PBC got to tighten up. You understand? Because this is just despicable. That Brian Kenny interview was flat out disgusting, and 2 million people saw that. And imagine 1.8 it was, and imagine the replay value. You know what I mean? It's probably in the 50 million, 60 million mark. The retweets, the reposts. You know what I mean? Oh, look at it. And you know what they were saying in middle America by the Bible Belt? Look at that drunk. Look at that drunk. Man, we knew it. We knew it. Look at him, man. This is a black piece of shit. That's what they call. And now Lance Pugmire, you ran with that story knowing damn well, Lance, man, I thought you were cooler than that, dog. Like, for real. Lance, I thought, man, I didn't, man. But you know what? They stick together. Like Eddie Hearn and Bob Arum pretend. Trust me. Look, they go on Pulev, Joshua. You know what I mean? Trust me. Just trust me on that, man. They've been making fights the past 3 years like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, man. They go together just like that. So at the end of the day, man, we have over this past year and a half, all right? We've had so many examples of old media purposely, excuse me, creating a narrative to minimize the black athlete. It's simple, man. Earl Spence, Brian Kenny, Kelly Swanson saying in front of me and Tim Smith, black stories don't matter. Dan Raphael, Steve Kim saying every night's a good night when the Al Haymon fighter loses. Every night. Dan Raphael calling Al Haymon everything but a nigga publicly. Everything. 10, Andre Ward. Andre Ward is so boring. I'm never covering his fight. He puts me to sleep. That's what he said about Andre Ward. I'm telling you, the list goes on and on. What else I got? And Lance Pugmire, Kevin Iole, man. I never, man, but birds of a feather flock together. You know what I mean? And we got to understand the blacker the berries, the sweeter the juice, the darker the flesh, the deeper the roots. You know what I mean? 5 fingers put together makes a one strong fist. And that's what we got to fully grasp and understand. And I'm not saying every black media or Mexican media outlet is created equal. You might not like me. You might like Blue Blood. You might not like Blue Blood. You might like Champ Side. You understand? The list goes on and on and on. Not all media outlets are created equal, but I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you how it's going to end up for you. I'm going to tell you how it's going to end up for you. And I saw it this weekend. Tommy Hearns was at the fight this weekend, paraded by fans, right? I didn't see none of old media interview him. They don't care. That's old news. They don't care. But I'm going to tell you one thing. When you have a camp in your neighborhood and you trying to get into the Hall of Fame and you at the end of your career and you think you're a borderline Hall of Famer, and this happens to every fighter. 8 out of 10 fighters, this happened. You got to hustle for a fight when you're between 33 and 37. You got to hustle for a big fight so you can get a payday. So you can get a 6-figure payday. You got to hustle for it. You got to find somebody. You got to hustle for it. And guess who's going to come to? New media. Barbershop conversation, man. I got to go finish watching Frozen 2 with the kids. But I had to get this off me, man, because no way I'm going to allow you disrespect Deontay Wilder. Not on my watch. It's not happening. It's not happening on my watch. I'm going, just like you going to use your platform to defame him, I'm going to use my platform to defend him. I love that man, period. End of discussion. Fanboy, whatever you want to call it. Fred's crazy. I am. Fred's stupid. I am. Fred's dumb. I know. How can Fred be pro-black when he got mixed kids? I know. What else you gonna say about me? I played your game already. I went to college. I got laid off. Created my own plan. Now I made it off. Now I'm well off. Hey, I did it your way. I got laid off. I did it my way. Now I'm well off, nigga. I don't stress out, nigga. Poke my chest out, nigga. Weight on my shoulders, bring the best out, nigga. You get it right or you get left out, nigga. And that's the motherfucking truth. Barbershop conversations, man. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. Love me or hate me. I'm going to protect these black fighters as long as I have breath in my voice and a platform to spit my truth. I don't care what nobody say. It's just enough is enough. Enough is enough. All right. And black fighters, I'm not saying I'm your answer. You have 50, 30, 40 other outlets that you can go to. I give an example. Jamal Charlo never does interviews, right? Never does interviews, right? And I was so happy. I was so happy at Jamal Charlo that he chose to go on the Akin Barak show. I was sitting there like, that was interesting. I don't care what he said in the interview, but I love the fact that he didn't. Jamal Charlo never does interviews in between fights. And I was so proud. I was like, yeah, he went to the Akin Barak show. That shit made me proud, man. I ain't gonna even lie. I swear to God. Because we front line and mitigate so much. I'm just being 100. Barbershop conversations, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Talk to y'all soon. Peace.